Okay then, we are rolling on now to issue 32. And this is the kind of issue that I like. Why do I like this issue so much? Because we got Goblin! Grots, Grots, Grots. Who doesn't love a Grot? If you don't love Grots, you suck. I'm sorry. Okay, I don't want to kind of do this to anyone who's watching or belittle you in any way, but if you don't like Grots, you suck completely. They are awesome. Please don't troll my chat over that. But you know, we are all entitled to our opinions. It's just my opinion. If you don't like them, you suck. Okay, let's carry on now with this. Let's have a look. Right, issue 32, straight on the cover there. Magical battle. So really, when you're playing in a fantastical setting, magic becomes part of it, doesn't it? I just couldn't imagine a fantasy game without magic and being interesting to me. You know, it's one of those things, isn't it? You expect it with fantasy as much as you do swords and like sort of steampunk style weaponry. You know, if things look advanced, you would expect them to be very steampunkish, but magic is a core thing. We're going to get a unit of, apparently, now this is quite interesting, it's saying Moonclan Shooters. So let me just have a quick look here very quickly, because you've got options by the look of it. I think you can do them as both shooters, spears, or hand weapons by the look of it. You've even got little options like netters by the look of it. So this kit looks like it could be quite diverse. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm showing you that before the actual I've gone through the issue, and that's not how I do it normally. Okay, let's have a good look. So the discussion about the Gleams, you know, a good write up on the Gleam Spike Git, climbing corners. Oh gosh, yeah, they look cool. Yeah, loving the thriving in deep caves. I want to do a really beautiful looking Gleam Spike Git force, but I also want to practice other source lighting, and I don't know if I want to kind of, you know, replicate this kind of idea where you've got minimum amount of lighting, so everything is very toned down and dull, but then when the light is hitting a particular part of the model, I want it to look like it's got light on it. So I'm interested to see if I can achieve that. I don't know if I'm at that level, unfortunately, but we will see. So yeah, we got some lovely stuff on our Gleam Spike Gits. Love the you know, showing all the like the little weird things, squigs and squiggly beasts, Troggoths, which, you know, again you would expect with your Gleam Spike Git. That's interesting. Bit on Varenspire, which is Archon's fortress, which is quite cool. Massive thing as well, as you might guess. So again, a little bit of chaos as well. So we've got a bit of diversity in the fluff that we're being provided with. Now, yeah, you can have a look here. So you've got your Moonclan Shooters. And again, it looks like they're going to try and encourage you to give them all bows. So, someone who likes a bit of diversity in my ranks, I think the idea of having a lot of bow goblins is a useful thing. However, one of the biggest issues is if you're dealing with a force with superior weaponry, you're gonna have trouble with them armed with bows. You know, so you're gonna have to get near them basically in order to knock them down. But that's interesting, the Moonclan Grots. So again, I will build them with the bows as per instructions, but there's no doubt about it, there is a lot of versatility in this kit, which I'm going to go into in a second. Okay, so I'm going to kind of go through it and, you know, kind of detail what I can see. Again, our how to paint and a little now a little few more rules about wizardry and casting, which again, we need to start knowing around about this point. I am also curious about what netters do in a force like this. So, you know, if you've got like a load of bowmen, what's the purpose of those netters? You know, how are they enhancing, you know, the actual the fight? Are they supposed to be in the front, maybe weighing people down who get too close to keep the bowmen safe, or do they have ulterior means? So do they, you know, I don't know, hold hidden things like fanatics and squigs? That would be interesting to see. Yeah, a bit more about wizards. We now have quite a few wizards, isn't it? We've got Swampcaller Shaman. We've got the Zarbag. Zarbag and his gits. We've got the Arcanum. Yeah, for the Stormcast. So yeah, we've got quite a few interesting things going on now. Okay, War Scrolls. A bit of information about them. Now, and then a little bit of a fight between the Lord Imperatant and the Loom Boss, with a few extras along the way. So we've got Zarbag, we've got Lord Aquila, the Arcanum. So it's quite a big fight going on there. Great. Now, there we go then. So that's the issue. I like the issue. It's got quite interesting stuff. I'll have a real proper read. This, look at all that. Look how packed that is. Right. This is the kind of thing that I love. Okay, now, my love of goblinoids, grots, night goblins, as I call these things still, has been going on for a long time, and it's lovely just to have some again. I haven't really had any for years. Had sold my fantasy battle army when I moved years ago because the new house didn't have space. Now I'm, you know, getting space. It's kind of like lovely, and right away this one kit is very diverse. Okay, straight away I'm ticking all the boxes with this thing. You know, you've got the ability right away. You can see you're going to be able to have spears, so you're going to be able to have a spear unit, a hand weapon unit. You're going to have bows. They've got options like shields. You can see you can actually arm some with nets. Now I'm pretty certain that they're going to have some kind of special advantage. But what I'm liking of what I see here is, you know, gosh, if I could go and find a few copies of this issue, I would do. I would. I'm really tempted to go and order just 2 more issues of this 32, just to get 2 more of these. Because actually, when you think about the cost, I think that's probably it's got to be at least, you know, 20 quid, maybe that one. If it probably more now, you know. I think I'm underestimating its cost unless I'm completely off the mark. But you know, that is it. That is what I really love to see. Options. Okay, I want to know that if I go buy this, I can make different ones. So if I get 3 of these, I can make a spear unit, a hand weapon unit, and a bow unit, and have some beautiful diversity. And that's what I'm seeing here. Okay then, so that's issue 32, and it's well worth it. Definitely, I can't even fault this issue. The models alone are perfect for me. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do the colour scheme that I want in the way I want to, but I'm happy, and I love these guys. I love the goblins. Okay then, so there we go. That's issue 32. No wait, is it 32? Yes, it is 32. I went to sleep then. Okay, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.